Hi, and welcome back to another video. And today we have another update with the New Jersey governor race. So as I told you guys about 2 days ago, we were going to get some more Democrat candidates to jump in this race, and that is what happened this morning. Representative Mickey Sherrill running for governor of New Jersey, the CBS News article. So okay, so let's see here. Oh my goodness. Um, okay, so Representative Mickey Sherrill is joining the race to become New Jersey's next governor. Sherrill, a Democrat, first elected to the U.S. House in 2018 and re-elected this year, announced her campaign for governor early this morning in a video on YouTube. Now, this video on YouTube I actually did watch, and it was pretty good. It's about a 2-minute video here, as you can see. 2 minutes, about over 1,000 views. Probably going to get more in these next couple days. But yeah, she's on YouTube. She's probably going to start posting campaign or ad videos on YouTube. So it's going to be interesting how she, enters this primary to become the next Democrat nominee for the New Jersey governor race, to see if she wins it. I'm not sure. We are barely still into this. We got candidates coming on the left and on the right, and we're going to be seeing. But anyways, back to this news article. So she is a former military helicopter pilot. She's entering her 4th term representing New Jersey's 11th district. She does not have to resign to run for governor. So that's interesting because, sometimes we see candidates, when they enter the race, they usually resign from their Congress seat or their Senate seat, or when they run for president, they resign their governor, their governorship. So that's interesting. I do think she'll probably do that later, but it's interesting how she has not resigned yet to be running for the governorship of New Jersey. And yeah, this article shows the list of candidates in New Jersey is currently growing, and it's going to grow these next couple months. It's going to be very interesting to watch. The field to succeed Governor Phil Murphy, who is term limited and cannot run in 2025, is getting deeper on the Democratic side. Last week, Representative Goppheimer launched his campaign for governor, joining former state Senate Stephen Sweeney, Jersey City Mayor Stephen Fulop, New York Mayor Ras Baraka, and who all previously announced their bids. So all these people now have hopped into sources indicated, Times CBS News New York, that Sherrill's announcement would not be far behind Gottheimer's, which he did announce his campaign on Friday, which is the last time I uploaded. On the Republican side, we have State Senate John Bramick. We have Jack, who actually he was the nominee last time around, and he lost by 3 points. If we go to here. Here, look at it. So he barely lost. He was the candidate last time, and he lost to Phil Murphy by over 3 points. So he is running this time around to try and win again. However, it's probably going to be more difficult for him, considering that it most likely will probably be a bad year for the Republicans. However, it is way too early to tell. Maybe the Republicans can do well, and maybe the Democrats can learn some past mistakes. But we still have still very early, and so yeah, who narrowly lost to Murphy in 2021, and Bill Spada have all entered the race. So yeah, this is getting very interesting. That is the end of the article. And yeah, if we go to the other articles, you could see you could see just some of the other candidates that have just entered this race, and who are just trying to, okay, there we go, who trying to succeed. So we got Sherrill. She's in the governor race. This was the one 2 days ago where Josh entered the race. Mike Sherrill. This is all dominating the news right now. We have Sherrill just dominating this news. Of course, we do have some from. We still have some the one from Josh, but Mickey Sherrill. It's all Mickey Sherrill right now. So yeah, that is what we have going on. And as you guys remember from last time, I told you that this governor race will be very important for 2025. As we are not just succeeding Phil Murphy, but we are adding another new governor to the list, possibly younger than Phil Murphy. Now, Phil Murphy had a very poor re-election performance. Some thought he might not have won, but he still did. The race going into election, I remember watching all these elections. Obviously, I did predict that, Newsom would win his recall election, and I did predict that Glenn Youngkin would win the governor election in Virginia as he started to soar in the polling in the last final days up to the election, and he won by barely 2 points. It's a close margin, but it's Virginia, and Virginia usually does elect blue governors. So that performance by Youngkin, honestly, sure, it wasn't that impressive, but still good that he was able to win, even by such a close margin. But this was not expected to be close at all. Of course, you even had the mayor races, which weren't close for Democrats, but this was close. And I remember seeing this, like, I predicted Murphy to win by 5 to 6 points. The fact that it actually dropped down to 3 actually really took me by surprise. And I actually did think for a moment that Jack could have pulled off this major upset. Unfortunately for the Republicans, that is not what happened. But still, after all these elections were over, it was a good night for the Republicans, I'd say. I mean, California was really irrelevant because usually when it comes to the election years like this, when you have these governor races, California is really not on there, as you can see, 2017, if you go further back. So, but still, this was a good night for the Republicans, and it could be a good night for the Democrats when it comes for this year's elections. In 2025. We have yet to enter 2025, but when we do, you can expect me to be covering these races so much more closely, and I am very excited to do. So we could still have the possibility of course, this race being close. Now, the Republicans seem like they already have their nominee. The frontrunner is going to be Jack, the guy who won against Phil Murphy last time. I predict he will probably become the Republican nominee, as he was the closest to defeat Phil Murphy. As last time around, for 2017, you see Phil Murphy winning by 14 points. And so if you go to 2021, he only won re-election by 3 points. So that is an 11-point shift to the right. And we are going to see this time around if the Democrats can shift it left or right, considering how much to the right this country shifted in the 2024 elections. So we're going to see how Democrats perform. We're going to see if Republicans can shift it any more to the right or possibly even win the governorship in 2025. We saw how excited the Republican Party of Virginia was when Glenn Youngkin was able to win the governorship in 2021. They were ready to get to work. They were ready to govern. However, their excitement only lasted not that much long, especially considering that Youngkin ended up losing the state Congress. Democrats were able to flip it blue. Both chambers they were able to flip blue in 2022 because the abortion issue was just really bad for Republicans. However, I really think it's become less of a problem now, as more voters seem to be turning to the economy and immigration when it comes to issues. However, that could change within the Donald Trump presidency, and we're going to see what happens here. It's going to be very exciting. It's going to be very exciting to watch, and I cannot wait to keep reporting on it. But anyways, yeah, we got a bunch of candidates in here. We got several Republicans, we got several Democrats, and I expect to go more. There have been really no new polls so far, and no interesting news within the Virginia governor race so far. We are still way too early into this, but I do like reporting on it from an early stance, and I'm very excited to once we really get into the swing of things. And yeah, we'll see what's been going on there. But anyways, that is the video for today. If you guys enjoyed watching, please like and subscribe down below, and follow my blue sky at Vote Breakdown, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.